Yo, yo, yo,
Yes,
peace and one
yes.
love. Y'all already know, man. It's your boy 2eiies. Got Snubbo in the building. Snubbo,
Yeah.
STL Street Report. Man, I've been like, for me,
Don't panic.
don't panic. I've been waiting on this battle, man, since February or March. That's when the battle went down. You know what I mean?
hmm
For KD or whatnot, it's KD versus Danny Myers. You know what I'm saying? KD is a representative of the New Midwest movement. You know what I mean? So that's another reason why I want to make sure that I check out this battle. We are seen with battles with JC and all, and pretty much a lot of people, man. The thing about KD or whatnot, all his battles is repetitive to me. All his battles is repetitive to me. You know what I mean? It's like I like his material, his rounds. He had an energy. You know what I'm saying? Talk to his opponents and things like that. But it is just something
Complete
else
battler.
he missing. It's something he missing to just get
It's
it to the
it's the
next.
voice.
The next. You
It's the
think it's the
it's the
voice?
voice.
See, me, I didn't take it as
Yeah,
the
I
voice.
always said I said that years ago, five, six
Me, I
years
don't,
ago when
I
he
don't,
first was on the
see, I'm
scene.
not rocking with the voice thing. You know what I'm saying? It's something else for me because the same thing when it comes to swamp accent. Everybody, it's something about when it comes to these people
No,
accent,
no, no,
these
no, no, no,
voices and
no.
all that.
Octave,
Nah,
not the accent,
ain't nothing wrong with his
the
voice.
octave. Old Red. It reminds me of Old Red. That's one of the things that kept Old Red back. His on certain when they emphasize certain things in a certain aggression
That's that
or
St.
a
Louis.
high or
That's
go,
his accent. We can't stop that. We can't stop that.
but but he does have that Old Red. It's distracting.
Well, not to me. I think y'all reaching. I'm talking about as far as his material to me. His material be this kind of the same and don't what's called. When it comes to his voice and all that, I don't give a fuck about that. That shit ain't. I don't think nothing wrong with that to
That
me.
ain't. I don't think that's
That ain't.
reaching. It's the
That
same
ain't
reason
it.
why people like Swamp. They like Swamp's voice. That's why everybody attack him. Like people like your voice and the way you say stuff, but you're
Right.
not saying nothing special. But
Right.
Swamp improved. That he can say some special stuff. You know what I'm saying, to go with the voice. I think KD's voice distracts you. Like I was saying, when O Red gets to a stressing point where somebody else can make that bar hit, their voice get a little high, more high pitched, so it
I don't
takes
know.
away from the
How long you
bar.
been listening to
You know what I'm
KD?
saying?
How long you been listening to KD?
I since Verb had introduced three of them. I don't remember the other two names. We had talked about this before. This was like damn near 5, 6 years ago.
Okay, I'm gonna say this
So
for
I,
and
I
see
watched
that's
the
so for
JC
me. So
battle,
for
all
me,
of
that's
them.
why I say. See, for me, I'm kind. I'm like with you, but see, for me, that's why I say when it comes to the voice, I'm used to his voice. So that's why I can't say nothing about his voice. I have learned to adjust, adapt, and adjust to his voice. So that's why I say for
Yeah,
me,
that's
it's
what I'm
not his
saying.
voice.
I'm used to old
You know what
red
I'm
voice
saying?
too, but I'm also used to their voices messing up a haymaker depending on how they deliver it because it strains. It takes
Hmm.
away. Just like somebody with a good
How you
strong
think
voice
about
with a good
Averb? How you think
rejection.
about Averb little talk? His little accent.
See, it ain't the accent. It's the octave of the voice, not the accent. The octave. The shows red. How old red do that and it can get screechy.
What do you think about Let's
He
see.
got that. He got that thing on.
It's another. Damn, who else? Okay, I'm gonna ask you about somebody else. I think they was on the UFF.
Yeah.
Um, he battled Briz. He's still been trying to come back.
Who Dot?
Um, no, not that. He done battled Briz. He battled Briz what twice. Um,
Mm-hmm.
no, you know what? His
Mm-hmm.
voice cool. I'm thinking of Anubis. His voice cool. I'm thinking
Yeah.
of Anubis. Or whatnot, who been steady trying to come back and forth. But anyway, KD versus Danny Myers. What you think about this battle itself?
I like the battle. I like the battle. I would say a lot actually. You know what I'm saying? What's this was the STL report, right?
Yes, sir. STL Street
I like
Report.
Yeah, street report. I like this battle a lot actually. But I know Katie can get down. That's why I said to me, it's the voice more than anything. I don't think it's because actually in this battle, what you said is like I was about to go against that. I was gonna say I actually like that he became more of a complete battler. As I watch this battle, I can see the growth from when I first started watching him to now.
See, my thing.
So the voice didn't bother me as much as like in the past. But I'm saying I don't think he missing. much but that at some big stage, not big stage, but some big opportunities on a bigger stage.
What you think of his material?
Dope. Let's go through the rounds. He kicked it off first. I thought this was his lightest round, but he had some dope. He had some dope stuff in it, like you capping like a Muslim, but you should have known God body's Allah. Allah, Allah, you know what I mean? Allah, Allah, capping like a Muslim. I like that. He had the Danny would be cutthroat if this was Miss Seeley on the porch. Did the purple color scheme and they ended with that. I like his you didn't down volume, but your career falling on deaf ears. I like that flip. I like the if there was really a parallel universe, our worlds would never cross. But you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Shout out to my boy. Oh, I can't believe forget his name. Battle. You know what I'm talking about. That's fire. That's this foul. About to use his ranking system.
Oh, battle rankings.
Battle rankings. My fault, rankings. I almost said battle rap stats, but battle rankings. I gave this round for KD a 7. It's a cool, solid round.
I don't feel the same about this battle like you do, Snub. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
well, maybe
For
maybe
me,
when I read some of these notes off
for
of you, it might change your mind.
now, let's just say for me, just the things you have said, as far as the bars that he said to Danny Myers, the ones you just said, Snub, I probably done heard them from other people who have said something similar to those reference to Danny, especially the the Danny the second one you just said.
The cutthroat, Miss Seeley.
The Miss Seeley that I don't,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, when it comes to that. And see, that's my thing when I say about KD, because if I go when you go back to the JC battle, there's some
Mm-hmm.
words and there's some things in there that he used similar into this battle. So with certain
Maybe that's
things
why I
for
thought this
me,
was his lightest round too, though. I thought it was his
that's why.
lightest
So
round.
certain things for me or whatnot. Like I said, I've been, you know what I'm saying.
Hey.
I'm watching Kate. I want him. Let's go. So for me,
Mm-hmm.
I need him to, you know what I'm saying, upgrade that material. You know what I'm saying, or whatnot. When it comes to, for example, we talking about Danny Myers right now. I'm with the angles that everybody continue to use on Danny Myers, but for me, if I'm starting to hear the same thing or whatnot, and you not really putting it once again, shout out to Mike P. He has set the bar for some reason for me when it comes
But
to
what you just said in the beginning kind of made me change my mind on some of the stuff. You said that you've been waiting on this battle since when?
I've been waiting on this battle since they had this battle in February, so I'm just gonna say maybe a month, you know what I'm
When did
saying,
he
too.
when did he battle Mike P?
Shit, February or
Last
March.
year, right?
February or March.
So
Yeah, he
are they
got
both
that was
this
this
year,
year.
right?
That was this year. Yeah.
So guess what?
I think
You
this
got
one was probably right after maybe.
so what all
Or
right now
before, you know
what
what
I'm
I'm saying?
saying is they were so close
Okay.
and Katie wasn't at one battle and Mike P wasn't at the other battle and they didn't get released right away. So
Hmm.
I know both opponents wrote their own material.
Yeah. No, I'm definitely not saying that when it comes to
So
KD third.
so even though Mike P angle was real fire, just realize think of hearing it like how you hear it, like know so how it really happened. Because when
Right.
you said that, I'm like, oh, this battle was
Okay,
older.
no, so for me,
Okay.
for me, I could definitely accept that from you, and I just scratch out the Mike P thought. So for me, I'm just gonna go with
All
the whole. I'll wait till we get to the third, because that's the one where he
right.
really, when it really was
Okay.
about for me, and I'm just like,
All
come
right.
on, G.
Let's get it over. Now,
Second,
Danny first.
Danny
Danny
first.
first.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
man, don't skip over the
I
bar guard.
forgot.
Yikes!
I
What are
thought,
you doing?
because I had him winning the first clear, so I
Hey,
forgot that we
hey,
not
man,
talk about it.
I watched this battle. I analyzed it. I took notes. We're going to get to these notes. We ain't going to be skipping over. All right. Danny come right back in, with the rebuttal. You know what I'm saying? Because Katie ended with the DMX, you know what I'm saying, which we
What?
heard that from overhead. Okay, I know. I was gonna say that part, and I
Hmm.
was gonna say a couple of OBC. You covered that already, so I don't even gotta say it. But
Okay.
I had to throw that in to get props to Danny rebuttal. Like he said, the DMX rebuttal, you know what I'm saying? I named all my ratchets. Okay. Then he hit him with another one. It was cool. But that right there always gives extra points
Yeah.
for me when they hit, when they can hit. And it did. And one hit and one was cool. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And then he had the watch me add KD to my kill death ratio. Watch me add KD to my kill death ratio. You paid Hitman, I'm enraged. My
First.
Hitman been paid, and his kick will leave a barrel smoking like Ken stage. Shout out to Street Fighter. Uh,
Okay.
we've heard a Street Fighter reference like that with by the chopper with the can smoking like I forgot who level it was. Bro, if it's flipped different and it's creative, it's cool. So if
Mm-hmm.
these angles ain't creative, I don't care how many times you heard them. If they ain't gonna be creative, I'm not gonna give them kudos, especially if they based on lies or based on rumor. But I'm gonna go to this. His biggest flaw, never mind, I won't voice my opinion. When Danny said that, I've been feeling that. So I was like, bro, even a professional like Danny saying what I'm saying, G. That's why I want to argue with you in the beginning. His biggest flaw, he didn't say that he ain't got no more. He just said his biggest obstacle to overcome, never mind, I won't voice my opinion. G, it's the voice, because he can't say his stuff like Danny can. Power drill, Mountain review. They don't sound the same, G. It just don't sound the same. I'm just being honest. It's the way.
Mm-hmm.
Remember we talking about? It's not what you said. It's how you said.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what some people have. He could say something fire, but if his voice strains, it takes away the impact of the bar
So y'all
or the
say he ain't
punch.
got enough bass in his voice.
Yes, before he, because
All right.
for battle rap, because your projection
Let's see.
is a attribute. Then he has great projection. That's why he say something, throw the head, yikes, and we like it. It's the energy raiser. You know what I'm saying? And then he shout out to my guy Hollow Man from Philly. We was talking about the whole Reed Dollars thing and everything. But my
Okay.
man Hollow Man from Philly did the whole PC proceed with. I remember I said that before. He broke down the PC.
Okay.
Then he did the KD. So I know where he got it from, but it was fire. He said KD thought he was gonna kill Danny, knowing damn well his knowledge don't allow it in his skill family. Yeah. Now I'm gonna be honest. With the rebuttals and the original material, I had Danny winning the first. That's just
I
how I called it.
I had Danny winning the first once I see Averb standing in the middle. KD got to stop letting Averb host his battles. You know what I'm saying? Or whatnot. Because
Submit.
While LeBron was showing Michael Jordan or whatnot his props, you sitting up here trying to take his spot. You remember that in the first?
I thought that was the second.
That was the second. I
Yeah,
thought
it was the second. We was gonna get to
I
it.
thought that was the
But
first. I got that down here on the first. You might be
listen,
right.
listen,
You might be
listen.
right. I got that on for the first round though.
It always works for him because the guy that told Danny this battle rap yours when they battled was
Yeah.
Averb. The guy
Yeah.
who's saying St. Louis, this is our next up, is
But my
Averb.
problem is, G, everybody that all he get Averse to host his battles, and they all it always turn on the same thing with JC battled him,
Don't matter.
turned
It's about
on
the
him.
views, baby.
I'll
His
be like, you know
name's
what?
out here.
I'm just gonna put
You
your
know
name
more
saying
about
you
him
hosting.
because of
I
Averb.
get tired of them throwing shots at me towards you, you know, and they give them good points because they write them good. Second round, KD, he started off. Here we go with
Kids
the
ain't.
wife talk. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And the Vicky talk.
Victoria's Secret was see through,
When you see
and
your
you the nigga
ass
that
out.
was assed
So,
out. Daniel, I went to an interview with the same belt my mama used to shoot dope with. I said, you done gave somebody else a angle. So what he's saying is, you ain't nothing special. I've been through the same types of pain, but you out here using it for gain. But now you just used it. See what I'm saying? I look at it like that.
okay.
But that was fire. Then he hit him with your wife was calling on God for a needle. You out here using the Lord's name in vain, Mr. Bar God. You'll never get an Oscar, Myers. That's baloney. And you ain't got a leg to stand on. I've heard that before, but he flipped it way different and it applied because he was talking to Danny for what situation he was talking
QP's
to.
was better.
But yeah, it was. It
I don't
was.
want to nitpick KD stuff so much
That
because
was
once
that
again,
was and that was versus Danny. That was actually versus
that was
Danny too,
versus
so that
Danny, the
takes
whole
away
Oscar
his.
Mayer hot
So
dog thing. But I don't want to
okay,
nitpick you. I
okay,
mean, my bad. I don't want to nitpick KD so much because for me personally, like I said, I know how I listen to his stuff, and for me, it's not too many things in there that's like original, and I could be like, oh yeah. know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of things you might be fit to say that I could, cause like I said, when it comes to Danny Myers, you know me, I know a lot of his battles and material. So anything
Now,
people say
now
to
listen.
him, I'm kind of like
Now listen to this.
can go the direction.
Now listen to this.
Danny, I
Now
got you.
when I be on these
I
videos
gotta roll
with
my
you in
blunt up.
Hollywood,
Uh huh.
when I'm on these videos with you in Hollywood, y'all never want to give me points for when I'm saying that when it's going against one of some of my favorites. Y'all ain't heard it, so it's just fire. You see what I'm
It's
saying?
fire, G. But hey,
So guess what then? I didn't hear it
right.
besides the baloney line. Something else I know I heard, I just don't know where I can pinpoint it. You know how many battles that is? Remember y'all was telling me I'm just turning into the stinker. I don't like
Uh huh.
nothing
Uh
because
huh.
I'm tired of it. That's why when I hear Chiller and I heard the Florida scheme before, but I heard it from Chiller before too. So I'm like, did he revamp his own scheme or just like when I seen Prep reuse his third angle and some bars from Stewie Newton
Uh huh.
on Emerson Kennedy. I was like, do we take away from that, or are you saying, or are they saying this is right here in the moment, and once you give me the win, who cares what you got to say?
Well, I think right in the moment. Well, as far as that EK and prep battle, no, I still have prep winning. You know what I'm saying? He was just it
Mm-hmm.
really he literally was too much for EK, and yeah, he definitely took the whole that whole race his whole the little racist part from the Stewie Newton black and white
But that was it. Everything
verbatim
else was
to that, but
right,
that was kind of
right,
you know what I'm saying. That was kind
right.
of it. But when it
So
comes
it's
to
different, but it's different when you recycle your own stuff, as in when you're OBCing and biting somebody else's and flipping theirs. Unless you flip it crazy, I don't. That's what I'm saying.
that you
I
flipping
don't care if it's
crazy.
an OBC reference. I don't care if it's an old angle. If it's creative enough and you flip it, it's like cool. But if it ain't true, it only still gets so many points to me. But
Yeah.
moving along, he ended it off with the I'm AJ Johnson and Players Club. This my window of opportunity to turn up next.
Mhm.
Fire,
Mhm. Mhm.
fire. What I was gonna say was this: his plus to me is his original material. His down to me is his voice, not the delivery or nothing, just his voice octaves. And when he's doing OBC, you know what I'm saying? They sometimes they sound so outdated. You'll think they was 10-4 or 5-2. It'd be a flip. That's kind of a little different, but you heard it before. So I had him doing, you know what I'm saying, okay, in the better in the second round than he did in the first. But I ain't gonna lie, the kids ain't gonna hear me for a minute. I said, okay, Danny, what you got? Because he
Okay.
put this together well. No matter how you want to say it, he put this together well.
Okay.
Danny comes in with the rebuttal. I put my other kids on your face, and she kept those that rebuttal.
That
Gee,
that
why?
that
And
rewind,
then
and the
your
camera was right there in KD face too.
yeah, yeah, the way his face looked,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And then he hit him with the the Midwest movement. You were like, yeah, I know y'all watched them, but y'all ain't gonna never be there. You know what I'm saying? What he tell him? Bitch, you will never be Verb. When LeBron did Kobe dunk, he was paying homage, not trying to recreate it. I forget the part I went with it, but that was so fire that angle. I said, bro, you didn't mention that and kind of invert with your ass and this and that and this and that, and now you've made his bars more effective because of what you let him into.
Gotcha.
You know
So
what I'm
that was
saying?
the second.
So
Snub got his nose down tight, y'all. So I was wrong.
yeah,
That was the second. He got it. That was the bar I was talking
hey,
about right there.
he said you paid for names, man. Couldn't do that. Had to be the best in my state. You couldn't just pay for names like a specialized plate. You are a kid still. I'd rather take 3 rounds from Big
Big
Will.
Will.
Yikes! Don't
Yeah.
panic.
Big Will. Kid, Big
Hey,
Will, like tricycle kid, Big
and
Will.
then
This nigga daddy
yeah,
ignorant.
and then my dude Big Will. Big Will was fire back in the day too. Then he got the you are losing to an out of towner. To combat my energy, they gave me a downer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all, cause he was
So
like,
now I'm like
ain't this
Danny.
your
He was a little
house?
fire.
Then is that the
This yeah
round that he had the
yeah.
ain't this your house? We know what happened to Macaulay Culkin after nothing.
And
Or some
yeah, That might be, but I thought it might be. I probably skipped it. My
Hey y'all,
bad.
my bad. I might be messing these rounds up, man. But Danny has some shit in
No,
there
no,
just
you
be coming
yeah,
to
you're
me.
right. He did. He did. He
Know what I'm
did.
saying? But he had
He
something
said
about something.
his name, his real name Kevin. So he said, "You are home alone, Kevin."
Yeah. Here we
And then
go.
he said, I ain't got nothing after that because Macaulay Culkin
Do
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 shit
shit
after
after
that.
that or something like yeah.
So I'm like, yeah,
Know what
I
I'm
just
saying?
left it alone. I thought you was gonna have that. I knew you was gonna say that, so I was like, I just left that alone. But he
Uh,
ended it with the parallel universe with the girl with the tapeworm in her brain. You know what I'm saying? From the
yeah,
parasites,
from the
and he didn't know because he was too busy out trying to book parasites.
parasites. Cause
Yeah,
ooh,
you know what I'm saying? Slight stretch, but it was enough to get through. And I had Danny taking that round. I'm like, damn, Katie,
second round, that one a
he
little bit
almost had it.
was that one a little
He
bit more
almost had
debatable.
that. Hell
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? I think it was a couple of punches Danny
I
had at
put
the beginning. Them
I put
rebuttals help.
KD 8. Yep, the rebuttals help, the parallel universe help, and then his content within that kept it up. So
Kept
I
it up.
gave Danny 8.5 to KD 8 on that. That's how I did that.
Okay, okay.
This third round, I see what you said saying, so I know this can get a little bit interesting between me and you.
Y'all, now this third round. Now, I'm gonna be honest. Like I say, when it comes to the whole Danny Myers and his life and things like that, I
Hmm.
ain't gonna lie, I listened to this round twice. Cause the first time I was listening to it, I was feeling a certain type of way. Like I said, man, I'll get tired of hearing this type of stuff and this and that. You know what I mean? But then when I listened to it, you know what I'm saying? He was making comparison from his self and Danny. That was a big difference. This was
In
a
a
dope
parallel
round,
universe.
KD. Dope round, KD. Ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah. Thank you,
Dope
G.
round. You know
See,
what I'm
that's
saying?
what
The
I
way
was
you
saying. When you
put
said
that
that
thing
earlier,
together.
I was like,
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
when
Cause,
you
cause,
said that earlier in the beginning, you
uh-huh.
made me. I'm like, wait a minute, nah. I think this is one of KD best rounds in this
Yeah,
battle.
what
It might not be like material, but it's the way
uh-huh.
he put
Way he
that
put it.
together.
The second round, that's when he sprinkled the wife and Victoria. That's why I was. That's what
Right.
my conversation at the beginning. That's what I was really aiming toward. But when it came to
He
this
was
third
he
round
kept telling
or
him that
whatnot,
something the whole battle. I'm glad you said
I
that.
got
The
that
whole
mirror.
battle, he kept hinting to this is a mirror match.
This
We
a
are the same.
this a mirror match. You know what I'm
And I
saying
didn't
or whatnot.
understand it until we got to the third. That's why I wanted to tell you, like, bro, I don't know. I think it's just the voice. I don't think it's nothing
Mm-mm.
else.
And see, that's
And
why
then
for
you said
me it was. See, for
except for the
me it
few
wasn't the voice.
OBCs,
That's why I say for
except for
me
the
it's
few
not the
OBCs.
voice. It's
For me, that it was that and a few OBCs. But some people
yeah.
know how to rap. G, he
Uh-huh.
knows how to rap and he knows how to turn play
Yeah.
cameras. That's
Right.
all. All of that goes together. G, it's like I've seen the improvement from him from when he just used to be wild and screaming, and then like
Yeah,
JC
G.
and then say
Yeah.
something calm
Yeah.
like
See,
when your
yeah.
voice go like that, you gotta
Yeah.
remember when somebody do that to you, when your voice go like that, Cortez is trash. Like
Uh,
when somebody do that that's cooking at that time and people like and they point out something that you was kind of thinking, but he's so good, you throw it off like you said, you get used to it
uh-huh.
and you tune it out. Right when you with them, say if you say a bar that don't land and your voice go up high, it stands out because it's awkward.
Mm.
Which somebody
See,
like
for me,
Danny can say something and just go, bitch, yo, I took your girl downstairs to the basement. She went to play. He can just go into his next one because it's like it just didn't hit that much. But keep your rap fluent. We're gonna
I
laugh
don't know,
or
man.
feel
Like I
good.
said, for me, I don't know. KD did to me. He did real good in here. Once again, for me, it was just some of the material. That's my nitpicking. Because, like I say, for me,
That's the whole point of it. It's the material. This is
right?
battle rap.
That's why I say. That's
Yeah.
why I say. When it comes to anything else, it doesn't bother me. When y'all saying his voice and all that doesn't bother me. It was really his material that I couldn't.
Okay.
I gave him the third round though, but I'm gonna
Well,
let you talk about Danny
Toke
third.
Toke hate you then because I think it's just the voice. He think it's your material, so that means quit.
No, cause
That
he
stuff
has.
you writing is boo boo. He
Yeah,
said your notepad is boo boo.
I just, you know what I'm saying? Once again, I just need him. Okay,
He said, "Step your bars up, Sean.
same thing when, listen, when he battled
You're gonna
JCG,
lose in a tournament like that,
this,
Sean."
same how his material with JCG, it was
I
cool. He was
know.
directed toward JC, but it just
Yeah,
wasn't it. It wasn't quite
yeah,
there yet, especially when you getting
yeah.
these plates like this. You know what I'm saying? Yes, this was a good fight. And for me, I liked his third so much. I'm
Okay, can I
giving
say
them
this
is
to
I'm
you,
giving
G?
them the third, and that's just
Let
me
me say
just
this
being
to you.
generous. Be honest.
Let me say this to you, G. You said you watch so many who battles
Danny Myers,
that you know the material people use and everything, right?
yeah,
I think you let battle rap media from the old days convince you that Danny Myers is not elite because they don't put him on Summer Madness and all. I think you forget. Look, listen to the names you saying. When KD battled Danny Myers and JC. Yep, just like with Bankhead. Sometimes you're gonna lose your mind. Sometimes you're gonna OBC. You're going out of your mind, G. Give him the respect of knowing who he's battling, though, G. Look who he's battling.
listen here, G. I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm with that. I want KD to get up out of St. Louis street status report. Get on some of these other leagues. Other than that,
You just said
when
he ain't ready.
Bankhead, and he have JC, he done had Danny, he done had all them people. It's really not doing anything because the material is still the same. You got to see that the material got to be different in order to really blend with these boys. Other than that, it's just another battle. You just got
I will
Danny
say
on your
this.
name. That's all I'm gonna say.
When it comes to Bankhead, his problem was his dope material was on there. I know John Doe got to edit and do his thing, but his best material was over there. I didn't really enjoy his material as much from the PGs. I'm
Me neither.
listening. I'm like, he finna woo woo.
Listen, you said you.
It ain't even that it was gas. Because if you take the gas away from the Danny and the JC battle, he still was dope.
My thing is, G, like you just say, his material, Bankhead material, did not work outside of Black Ice Cartel and KD
But I'm talking about it
material.
wasn't good though. It wasn't good though. I could be there and be like, and I'm a supporter of it and be like, nah, they wasn't hating. If it was good, I could just be like, gee, just because they not going don't mean it's not fire. It just wasn't fire. It wasn't like they was hating or wasn't giving it up. Even with gas, I would be like, that was trash.
Them people
That's
best
why I can say
material is
that
at their
sometimes.
home. I need them to get outside their
Then that's a
home.
problem, man.
Their
That's
best
the
material
problem.
I've been hearing from
That
is at their
and that's
home,
the problem.
with or without
Yep.
the gas station. Honestly, Bankhead material
Now
against
that's the
Danny
problem.
Myers was nice. Yes, it was an extra gas
Mm-hmm.
station in there, but like you say, when he comes already, their material is not the same. That's what I'm saying when it comes to KD. He
Facts.
has nice material over here on STL Street Reports and things like that. You
I
know what I
get
mean?
yep.
But when it come, I need the material to be on the next level when he come over there. When he come over here on this side, whether it's Crucible or however he coming through, I think he coming through the Crucible. The material ain't gonna work if he like that, G. Because everybody gonna
Mm-hmm.
be just like me. I heard that.
Okay,
I
no
heard that.
disrespect. I've seen a lot of people that they pick for the Crucible, and
Yeah.
they've been here for years and years and years and years.
And
It
he's
will
one
work.
of them. He's one of
It
them,
will
G.
work. That's what I'm saying. It will work, man. Think about it. It will work. Because I'm saying, I'm like,
Hear
now
me
you're
out,
going to
G.
pull him over
I
here.
now hear me
I get
out.
what you're saying, though.
This
I
why
definitely get what you're
it's
saying.
gonna
It's
work.
not going to get you far. It's not
Right.
going to get you far, though.
Right. I would
I
say, yeah,
get
it's
you.
gonna
I know
work
what you're
for what
saying,
Smack
bro.
trying to do now. Oh, I need battlers every weekend. Oh, it's gonna work for that.
Yeah.
But when you said that Summer Madness knows and all that, it's not gonna work for that. And that's why I want KD to get to those
Yeah.
levels in his career before he hang
Yeah.
it up.
Yeah. I don't think so. If Danny ain't
See
got there
and
yet,
see what
you're
I'm
not
saying?
getting there. It's a
See
secret
KD.
society. All we ask
See
is trust.
KD. That's what I said. He
But guess what? This third round might have
talk,
cracked that door open. That boy came in this third round with
talk to me about
the
that third. Talk to me about
he
KD
said,
third.
they pay for your parallel universe, but never gave you a reality check. Now I know we heard similar stuff in the Mike P stuff, but like you
See,
said,
hold
he
on,
come
Snub,
out
right there.
earlier. Okay.
I have to do homework and see which one of those battles happened first, this one or that one, and was it released, G? Because like you just said, I don't want to nitpick
Hmm.
this guy, but that
Right.
was when I hit the Mike
That's why
P.
I asked you when
It
they
was kind of
dropped because
whatchamacall. But the way he put this
I
thing
was like,
together,
right.
it made me. It gave me like, oh no, I like this. That's why I said I
Because it
listened to
was
it
different.
twice.
It was different than what he had.
Right.
Just
That's what I'm
because he
saying.
may have, because just because he may have stayed in like the realm of that a little bit, don't mean that he took it.
Don't mean he took it.
But
That's why I was like, did he just hear
right,
it? Did he hear it like we heard? And it was like, I can
and
flip it
flip
this way
it,
myself and me being the guy. That's why I said, I don't know.
yeah,
Either way it
yeah.
go, it was definitely
But if
dope
it
to
did,
me.
it's definitely dope.
You know what I'm saying?
He
I let you
what did he
finish.
say? What he tell him? You can't be a bar god if you don't know how to battle your demons. And you know what I'm saying? And then he was letting them know how you got 10 kids, I got 5. You right about that parallel universe, you know, something like
Cause then Cause in
10 years or something like that.
cause he said, in
But then
5 years I'm gonna be just like you.
yeah, and then he hit him with the thing. See, that's a vet move right there, G. That's what I be saying. When you take around and you do something like this, because you like probably like I don't personally know no more stuff about him to be flipping that everybody else already know what he said himself. What this is my creativity as being a writer, but still attributing it to my opponent. So it goes for both. And this is the creativity of it. You know what I'm saying? As he took it off from there. What he tell him, you can't be a ball guy if you don't know how to battle your demons. Can't be on your high horse if your life is in an unstable condition, right? And what he say, battle rap can't fix real life or something like that. What was it? Something like that. I forgot the theme of it.
It was it was kind of like uh, your life, you're right. You can don't mix the battle rap with your real life or something
You
like
can't
that.
fix battle. You can't fix real life with battle rap or
It was
something like that.
it was something like
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
they had the whole bars pen and when the jail come out, jail and connect or something like that. And then he said bars pen jail. You know what I'm saying? I like that. And he said you could have invested in the. You know, gave Rex 12,000.
So,
You could
yeah,
have
he's like, I
invested
wasn't gonna talk about the twin. I
in
told I
a
wasn't
kid.
bring up T Rex and
Yeah,
all the battle, but I bring him up now.
but,
I like it because it was
yeah,
small, in and out.
yeah.
You know what I'm
He
saying?
said, "How I'm not the best when I'm 3 rounds in and I ain't bring up T-Rex shit." But
Once again, man, like I
it's
said,
funny how we in the third round and I ain't cracked the fat joke yet. That's where he got it from. See what I'm saying? I know my battle rap history. I know what anybody say. It's funny how we in the third round and I ain't flipped the gun yet. Why yet? No matter what you say, I know where they come from. See what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
People sometimes they just use it. It's a template
See what I'm
now. It's so
saying?
good. You're a pioneer or
And if
something.
he get
It's
up
now a
outside,
template.
when he get up outside of that, he not gonna be able to let those ain't gonna be sliding. Cause
Oh, we love
I'm
these over there. You got to
huh?
be dope when you do it. We
Huh?
love when people pay homage. When Chilla brought out the magazine like Old Red with the cookie and told Saga, y'all while I'm cooking, y'all tell me how many times he look at that. It's like if you do it right, G,
Gotta
it
do it
was a
right.
creative way. You got to
Only
do it
way I
right,
think you
G.
got to get outside in order to be able to do it right. Cause you got to see who doing it and who done did it. Let's go, KD.
Yeah,
I'm on you.
yeah,
Let's go. Danny Myers
yeah.
third round.
You know what I'm saying? Danny, come on. I'm like, man, Danny, this is gonna be a strong round. It don't matter. You already won, but yeah, you're gonna have to. Whew. He came out with the smart lyricists. I mastered the systems. I'm part Genesis. I came to the Lou and became your arch nemesis. Then he had a little scheme. He brought it back: Earth, sea, sky.
Okay.
If that
That
didn't
didn't
land,
land.
I'm clear. And, you know what I'm saying? And then sea,
Okay.
sky. That didn't land. I'm clearly over him. You know, that was fire. What do
Uh-huh.
you say? What do you say? Suffocate me. I'll survive off the air. Wait, the air superiority. I'm breathtaking. You are only. He said, "You are only. You are the only thing standing in between my morals and my miracles." But he had the scheme before that. That was
The
fire.
Euro.
What is it?
The Euro.
Your Euro,
You,
yeah. That,
you,
what that mean? He said this is more of a not a battle, but it's less of a battle, more of a dissertation. What that means?
think.
That's what dude did when he said the dissertation, and then he's thinking like, should I explain what a dissertation is, or just go with what I was in?
Right.
But he's so cool how he write it. Euro, the whole Euro flip. He quick with his thinking. You can see, and they like, go ahead, then get back into it. I'm like, nah, he thinking. Bam, got it right there,
Got it
that
right
quick
there
before
for you.
anybody can say something. And then added it before his line, they was already finna say. That's fire. That's an MC. But it was a short round, and I think KD round was strong, so I actually gave KD the third. I got a 2-1 clear, Danny Myers.
So I
Boom.
had it, man. I
Second.
had 2-1. Daniel Myers, KD getting that
Okay,
third.
I thought you was gonna lie, trying to say gentlemen.
Wasn't
Okay, I applaud you for
I
that.
had KD getting that third. Like I said at the beginning, I just wanted to make sure I rev you up to let you know, man, I'm on point when it comes to these, with, you know what I'm saying, these
Right.
bars and these angles and things like that. But that third that KD had, yup, I can't say that.
Yeah.
And Danny escaped that second from KD with a couple of more hits.
Woo.
Couple of more
Yeah,
hits and rebuttals that
couple
was right on
rebuttals.
time.
Yeah,
You know what
and
I'm
a couple
saying?
bangers at the end
You know
to
what I
bring it
mean?
on home.
And his rebuttals, I had to say, well, these rebuttals, they was hidden. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? If
Even
they
the
would have
ones that
fell,
was just cool, they didn't even fall flat. They was
they
just
ain't fall
cool.
flat.
Okay,
That
okay.
you know what I'm saying? That definitely saved it. Once again, STL Street Report, KD versus Danny Myers. KD, I want to see more out here. Get outside, man. Let's go. Once again, I think I sent you
Hey, go
on
check it out. It's worth a watch. Go check this battle out.
somewhere part of Crucible. I think I sent your flyer. If I didn't, my bad. I thought I did though. But man, let's get over here on URL, man. Things like that. Get you some plays. Shout out to STL Street Status. Get them guys up out of
Yeah.
there.
We getting too many battles, man. Like it's too many battles, too many battles. So all that OBC, we gonna catch it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it may just sound old. Get about them old references.
Yup. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. It's 2020. This your boy 2eiies, Snubbo, gang.